Hey guys, I'm Tiana, and welcome back to Best Living Now. Have you ever heard the sayings, what goes around comes around, or you get what you give, or you reap what you sow? Those sayings are true. And those sayings lead me to the topic for today, which are the two C's. One C is the result of another C. And the two C's are choices and consequences. In life, we all have choices that we have to make. And the result of those choices are consequences. And when we think of consequences, we automatically think of bad consequences. But there are also good consequences. Good choices equals good consequences. Bad choices equals bad consequences. An example would be if we mistreat others, that's a bad choice. And if in the response or the result of that bad choice would be us getting treated badly. If we plot and plan the downfall of someone else, be assured that someone will plot and plan the downfall of you. If we encourage and are respectful and uplift others, then others will be an encouragement and an upliftment and respectful towards us. Thus, you reap what you sow, or what goes around comes around. So it behooves us to make the right choices so we can get the good consequences and not the bad choices and reap the bad consequences. Sometimes we don't think that there are going to be consequences behind some of the choices that we make because the consequences take so long in coming. But be assured, there are consequences for everything that we do. For every choice that we make, there are consequences behind it. The consequence may not come in a day, in a week, in months, not even in years, but be assured the consequences are coming. There are also times that we make decisions and the consequences don't fall on us, but it falls on somebody that we love, or somebody that we love and are close to has to deal with the consequences. For example, say I make a choice and the choice that I made was a bad choice, and years later my son is dealing with the consequences of the choice that I made. Now, I'm not dealing with the consequences of the choice that I made directly, but it affects me indirectly because it is directly affecting my son, whom I love and care about. And what affects him affects me. So, though I'm not dealing with the consequences directly, I am still having to deal with the consequences. We have to be careful with the choices that we make because there are times we make choices and we forget about them. And when the consequences start coming, we are like, well, why is this happening? Why is this happening? You got to remember it's the consequence for the choice that you made. Even though you don't remember the choice that you made, the consequences come back. Always. Consequences, always. For every choice, there is a consequence. Whether we make the choice now, whether we make the choice later, the consequence is going to come back. And that's just the way that it goes. That's the way reaping and sowing goes. You reap what you sow. You get what you give. What goes around comes around. I hope that you all have enjoyed this topic. Take these life changers, apply them to your life, and let it help you do your best living now. And I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.